Did you hear? Did you hear Love is Blind Marissa? Love is Blind 67 Marissa begs Ramses to get back together. After all of this, excuse me, she's begging him to get back together. Yet I have the emotionals in my comments talking about, oh, this video is not empathetic enough. Oh, you're not being empathetic to Marissa. Yet, while you're over here crying about me not being empathetic enough to Marissa, she's over here begging the man who embarrassed her on national TV, who told her to her face, I don't want you, you're too much. But you're mad at me, because it's Janice, for trying to wake up women. You see, Marissa and women like Marissa, they don't need patty cake. Patty cake lied to me. They need some cold water thrown in their faces. Okay? That's what they need. They need a bucket of ice water. Pow! Wake up. Dum-dum. Pow! Wake up, dum-dum. I need a shirt. Excuse me. I might get me a shirt. Pow! Wake up, dum-dum. Huh? Now, mind you, at 24, the girls that call me or email me, I have to be a little bit more sensitive because, you know, their brains is not fully developed. But after 26, I'm like, pow! Wake up, dum-dum. Happy Monday. I miss you guys this weekend. I absolutely love you.
Mom,
Yes, baby.
I need to get my Junior Stanley Cup out.
Okay, Daddy will get it.
It's
Okay. I missed you guys yesterday. I also love you. Thank you. I just want to read this article real quick. I know you're emailing me and messaging me about Married at First Sight. I'm going to get myself together, okay? It's just I have some stuff I'm working on, and, you know, I'm just behind on my content. But thank you for your love and support. Thank you. And shout out to all of our new cousins. I absolutely love you. My name is Cousin Janice, and welcome to all my cousins that's been hanging with me and sticking with me and emailing me about Janice, your video is supposed to get more videos. I know, girl, but you know they be trying to hold me back. Okay, because I'm telling the truth, okay? I'm trying to wake women up. I'm like, pow! Wake up, dum-dum, okay? I absolutely love you, and thank you. Shout out to Paris Hilton. I love his writings, and I listened to watching some of his video. It says, Love is by Marissa reveals she asked Ramses to get back together, and he rejected her. Really tore me up. Again, Marissa is the problem. You know, for you emotionalists in my comments. It's not me. It's Marissa. It says Marissa George was determined to make things work with Ramses Prashad, despite him completely breaking her heart on Love is Blind. While chatting with Glamour on Wednesday, Netflix star revealed 6 months after the couple's on-screen split, she tried to get Ramses back, but he wasn't having it. She dished. We saw each other a few times after we broke up. I took the breakup really hard, as you can imagine from the scene of me crying and stuff. It took me probably 6 months to get back on track and to really start on to move on. Well, apparently you didn't, because you over there begging the man to get back together. So apparently you didn't. Unfortunately, it doesn't sound like Ramses helped. It kind of sounded like he led her on a little bit. She recalled, I saw him a few times when I was in DC, and there was one time where we talked one day for like 8.5 hours of child. No. And I thought we were going to get back together after that. Lord, she's a dum-dum. I'm sorry. Marissa is the official dum-dum girl. She is. Marissa is the official dum-dum girl. You know how this is the official Dusty? You know how Gil, I keep this picture on my thing, okay? You know how Gil is the official Dusty? Marissa is the official dum-dum. What the old mothers used to say, don't let a man tell you twice he don't want you. Okay? Lord have mercy. This is bad, y'all. After this crazy long conference, Marissa asked if he'd want to rekindle things, but it was a hard no. In February and March, I did ask him if he wanted to get back together. I'm not really ashamed to say that because I'm someone who's like, she's not ashamed, y'all. Marissa is not ashamed. So that's why somebody like that, you got to do pow, pow, pow. Wake up, dum-dum. Let me email my designer. Girl, I have all these t-shirts I need to put up. I know y'all are asking for election t-shirts and stuff like that. I've just been busy. But honey, I'm going to get me a t-shirt that says, wake up, dum-dum. If you feel like what's the worst that can happen? And he's like, nah. So after that, we just stopped communicating. If he didn't see this go anywhere, here she go. He just never should have been talking to her so much. Maybe one quick call to tie up loose ends. But what in the world could they have been talking about for 9 hours if his mind was already made up? It got her hopes up for nothing. See, it's her. Why would you sit on a phone for almost 10 hours talking to a man who rejected you on national TV, have you crying bloody murder like somebody took your mama out, and you going to be on the phone with him for 9 hours begging him to get back to you? Girl, bye. As for why they broke up, the law school student still isn't totally sure what happened during the season. They butted heads over Ramses' strong dislike for the military, despite her being a veteran, and he even criticized her lack of intimacy when she was sick or on her cycle. Stuff like that. Stuff like that, Marissa. Stuff like that. Okay? You know we're going to have her cycle once a month for a very long time. Why would you want to be with a man who doesn't understand that when you're on your cycle, you know, I've talked about this before, okay? I've talked about these are the things you need to talk about in marriage counseling, okay? Despite her being a veteran, then of course he was resistant to the idea of having S with a condom, despite Marissa making it clear she did not want to go on birth control. Just a lot of ways they were incompatible, though they try to make it work. All these things says you're incompatible, yet the dum-dum wants to work it out with him and get back together. But it's cousin Sister Janice who's not, well, let me not say cousin Sister Janice, because my cousins over here who call me cousin Sister Janice, I know y'all's with me. The people that's huffing and puffing and being delusional in my comments are not my real cousins. Because my cousins are people who's been with me for a very long time, who knows my content, who knows the content, who's read my books, who's understand that, listen, these men don't have our best interests at heart. Know that we should be wise women, stop being dum-dums. Okay, my ladies over here know we take the cookie off the table. We don't dish it out. Okay. Marissa was ultimately blindsided when Ramses suddenly called off the wedding. Speaking to the mag, she said her fiance's demeanor changed after he met up with his close family friend 2 days before the split. That friend was still tight with Ramses' ex-wife. The meeting helped Ramses realize how the divorce had hurt his ex-wife, and Marissa came home to him being very upset and emotional about what he learned. Marissa reflected. I remember looking at him and thinking, this is somehow going to F us up. That was probably the only time I thought this might not work. The only time you thought it was going to work, Marissa? The man did not want to protect you when you said you do not want to have unprotected you know what. When you didn't want to go on birth control to mess up your body. Because as a 30-something, the doctors don't really want to put you on birth control. And he wasn't trying to protect you. He was more important. It was more important for him to feel good than for him to protect you. He down-talked the military. The military that you went to serve, protect your family, protect this country, and pay all your health insurance. I'm trying to wonder, Marissa, how is this the only time you thought this wasn't going to work? Because I knew it wasn't going to work from the pods. So what? The next day, they were both home and were meshing. She then overheard him on the phone with a friend who was asking about what she was like, and his response made her wonder, do you even like me? She said, he made me sound crazy. It was the next day that he admitted to having doubts, and they broke up. Damn. So he was on the phone talking to a friend, and he basically said she's crazy because she said what he said. I wish he had said it, made her sound crazy. That's because you're crazy, Marissa. Marissa still doesn't feel like she has enough clarity about why he ended up breaking up with her. Jesus have mercy, Marissa. He don't want you. That's it. You don't need any clarity other than Ramses don't want you. The end. Oh my God. Throughout the whole breakup, which made it worse, he couldn't literally give me a reason. He doesn't owe you one. To this day, I don't know why he really has a good reason. I think he has tried to pinpoint certain things like that. I listen to podcasts in the morning and I sing in the shower type stuff. I don't think that's it. But at the time of the breakup, he was just like, I don't feel at peace anymore. And I feel like our energies are off and I'm going to hurt you in 5 years, but I love you and want to be with you. But this is moving too fast. He didn't like that she listened to podcasts. And I don't think that's why. I'm like, okay, well, let's just not move fast. You stay in DC, I stay in Baltimore, but stay together. And he was like, no. And that's a very hard thing to grasp. How do you supposedly love this person so much they don't even want to be with you? Then I'm thinking it's me because he's saying it's my energy. It is you. Marissa, he don't love you. He doesn't love you. Do you understand love? When a man loves a woman, he protects her. He's not trying to protect you. So I'm trying to I'm going. I have to go. Let me know what you think about this. I absolutely love you, honey. If you are not too smart when it comes to men, you must read 23 types of guys you might meet. Read the book. I love you. Talk to you later. Let me know what you think. Bye.